welcome back to Sense of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for a fragrance video today. What I wanted to do today is I wanted to, shine some light on a house out of the UK called Milton Lloyd, and they make awesome clones of many different fragrances, but what I really love about them is that they actually took the time to clone some of my favorite classic men's fragrances. So I'm gonna break down my top 3 classic men fragrance clones from the house of Milton Lloyd. Milton Lloyd does very low cost clones. They're around $9 to $10. They are very high quality ingredients and their performance is insane. So they kind of hit the trifecta there. So that's why I love them. And of course, they focus some of their attention on classic fragrances. So the first one that I want to talk about is one called London 2000. So London 2000 is a clone of one of my favorite fragrance houses and fragrances from the house of Jacques Bogart, and it is a clone of One Man Show. It's got a real strong pine, woods, and I think it's reminiscent of the vintage One Man Show by Jacques Bogart, and I think that's what these do. They try to clone the older versions as opposed to what's out now, and they do so at a really good price. So the scents performance are insane. This one's got, and again, their sprayers are interesting, instant pine and moss just combined together. It smells like a forest. This one's really, really good, and it lasts a long time. You don't want to go over the top with these because the performance could be very cloying if you overdo it. But London 2000 is a clone of One Man Show, and this is incredible. And One Man Show is not expensive, but the fact that neither is this, so you could get both of them, and just depends on how strong you want to go. Okay, my second Milton Lloyd clone of a classic is going to be America's Night. America's Night is a clone of vintage Ted Lapidus. So Lapidus Pour Homme is one of my favorite classic scents. It's just a real, almost Oriental fougere. It's got that floral but dirty locker room musk. It's a real masculine scent. And this one is a take on, I guess, the original formulation. This stuff absolutely fills a room instantaneously. You're like, wow, that's Lapidus Pour Homme for sure. That dirty, musky scent is very powerful, and only a little dab will do. And I'm kind of torn because both of these fragrances are not expensive, One Man Show or Lapidus Pour Homme, but these are just such great impressions of it. It's like, I want to have these too. And if you can't get them where you're at, you can't get One Man Show, you can't get Lapidus Pour Homme, but you can get this all day long. This stuff is killer. It's so good. It's a monster performer, and it just smells, it really captures that masculine, just 80s vibe that comes from both the fragrance I mentioned so far. So America's Night by Milton Lloyd is another, again, clone of Lapidus Pour Homme, and it's amazing. Guys, the third and final Milton Lloyd favorite of mine that's a clone. If you've been watching this channel for a while, I'm sure you already know what it is. It is the Man Silver, which is a clone of the vintage Kouros scent. And Kouros is by far the king of kings. It's the ultimate fragrance in my opinion. I absolutely love it. It's like I said, I always say, if I have top 3 for life, that's going to be one of them no matter what. The Man Silver is a little smoother and less on the dirty side, of course, but it's still Kouros to the core for sure. I just think it doesn't have that. That's the one difference. There's a little differences with all of these, but with this one, the performance is insane. It's absolutely can be a 24-hour fragrance. At least it is on my skin. Clothes, forget about it. It's going to be on you all the time. But this one really is just a masculine, almost 99.9 Kouros. It just lacks that hint of the dirtiness, that civet, that muskiness that Kouros has, kind of takes it to the next level, and that's why I love Kouros. But this one is dead on, the Man Silver. Again, these are all $9. They should just be a backup if you want to smell what you want to, you want to wear and you want to smell like a certain scent, but you don't want to spray the real thing. This is an awesome alternative. So absolutely check them out. Again, $9. You can check out the box. They classify this one aromatic fougere, aromatic green, honey, floral, vanilla, musk, and those are a lot of the notes that are in Kouros as well too. So you can't go wrong with any of these. But anyway, guys, there you have it. Those are my top 3 favorite Milton Lloyd clones. So if you have any from the house that you really love, please let me know in the description below. If there's any other classics that they do that I'm not aware of, please let me know, because I definitely want to get my hands on it. Some of them are harder to get in the United States, but because I know that they all come from Europe, but I know they have private sellers that actually distribute them. So I got all these from New York, and they're all $8 to $10, so they're awesome. You can't go wrong too. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next episode. Take care.